Good evening and welcome everybody to Scotch and Smoke Rings episode 642? 643. Welcome to Mundaun Part 3. If you've been watching along on YouTube, then you should know how this broadcast works by now. Scotch and Smoke Rings once a week has an hour-long Q&A at the very beginning, after which we play a game. This is the hour-long Q&A. If you're just here to continue watching Mundaun, skip ahead about an hour, and that's when the gameplay will begin. But for now, it's time for the Q&A. Ooh, shoot. Wow, I just realized that this new lighter of mine has a lock feature. And apparently I had it on. Oh, God. And when I set it down, the flame was blazing. Wow, I'm glad I caught that when I did. All right. Well, I just about burned down my house, so that's exciting. It's just YouTube entertainment, folks. I'm at the peak of it here. Anyway, let's see. Let me get the chats up here so that I can actually see your commentary. Good to see everybody on Facebook today. Matthew Ryan with the first donation of stars. Good evening, Ox, says Matthew. Good evening, Matthew. So good to see you on this fine Thursday. And it's wonderful to see everybody on YouTube today. All the regulars and the members and the Patreon subscribers. No name first in the chat today. With a gold derby, Alt Grendel with a gold derby, John DeGiamberadino, Lane Berry, Sean Fernango with a gold derby, Jocelyn Ryan, Shadow 787, Little Miss Cindy with a gold derby, 200 Angel, and Quintius, and Toxic Sean, and Alt Grendel, all of whom have gold derbies, and Toxic Sean with the first super chat of the day. Mate, he says, hey there, Toxic Sean, good to see you on Scotch and Smoke Rings today. No Name says, hopefully the internet works this week. Yeah, we can cross my fingers that it works this week. The past 2 times I've tried to do this broadcast, I've had internet connectivity issues, but I think I found a solution last week, and that's to switch to 5G on my phone. Hopefully that'll work if it comes down to it, and I won't have to end the broadcast early like I did earlier. Anyway, we are not experiencing internet or technical problems now, so on with it. Boise YOLO became a gold ox. Thank you, Boise YOLO. Good to see you today. Matthew Ryan with a donation of stars on Facebook says, don't be lighting the house on fire. Yeah, I know. I almost did. That was truly scary. Didn't know what that button did, and now I know. Got a new little lighter here. Came with a collection of brick houses that I purchased. I'm smoking a brick house today, one of my favorite new brands. And Sarah in the chat says, Thirsty Thursday. It is indeed a thirsty Thursday. I'm thirsty. I hope you're thirsty. I hope we all came to the program thirsty so that we can, on camera, quench our thirst. Cheers. A little bit of rum and Coke. But of course, can't have Scotch and Smoke Rings without a little bit of Scotch. Automatic Beats, a member for 25 months and a Silver Ox, says, I've got my gold derby. Woot woot. Hey, congratulations, Automatic Beats. The gold derby looks great on you. Congratulations, and thanks for being such a long-time supporter. No Name says, it takes a lot of balls to golf the way I do. I imagine it would. Not that I'm a fond of golfing, but I imagine it would. Toxic Sean says, let's try again slowly. You want me to say mate slowly? Mate. Is that the way to say it? Or if that's a joke, I just don't get it. But thank you, Toxic Sean. No Name says, the problem with kleptomaniacs is that they always take things literally. Kleptomaniacs would take things literally. And that is their problem. Matthew Ryan on Facebook with a donation of stars says, been slowly getting things packed as we're having to move. Oh, always amazes me how much stuff can be collected over the years without really noticing. Speaking of collecting, any new props? Yeah, I showed a few off on Twitter. If you've been following me on Twitter, I show off my props on Twitter. Let's see, I got a couple more than I can show off. There we go. I've got my own little vial of FEV. That's right. It's the Forced Evolutionary Virus by Westech. I know it's hard to see, but I'll read the label for you. Contagion FEV2. Mariposa strain, sample 6678. Viral mutagen. Westech. Warfare. Fully powered. I figured after all this time, I had better have my own sample of FEV. And, after I did my video on the new plague, I should probably have my own sample of the new plague. And the thing I love about this is, they get the lore right. Contagion, the new plague, codename Limit 115, which we learned is its codename from my lore video on the topic. Sample 32061D BSL-4 hemorrhagic fever. Hemorrhagic fever, right. Or blue boils, as the post-apocalypse would call it, the blue flu. Got my sample of the new plague. Don't worry, I keep them safe on this shelf, on a lower one that anyone can access, even my children. But don't worry, I'm sure they won't be curious about this. We're all safe from FEV and the blue flu. Jessica Sharp with a gold derby, a member for 36 months, and a bronze ox says, hey, Ox, I hope you and the kids are doing good. We're doing fantastic. Thank you so much, Jessica. Hope you and your new channel are doing well as well. Thanks for stopping by today. And then Wayne Azing, a silver ox and a member for 23 months, says, hey, Ox, have you heard of Ghostwire Tokyo? It's a new first-person horror game that came, and I think it would be great for Scotch and Smoke Rings. Ghostwire Tokyo. Let's take a look. It's a Bethesda game? Wow. Looks interesting. Alright, it's not really a horror game, though. Ghostwire, according to Wikipedia, is primarily an action-adventure game instead of a survival horror game. And yet it looks interesting. I might have to check it out. Thank you for that recommendation. Garrett McFadden says, hi, Ox, and all in chat. Working late tonight. It sucks, but enjoying Scotch and Smoke Rings is a great night. Any new Fallout props lately? And then he says that Matthew beat him to the new props question. Well, thank you, Garrett. And yeah, that's really the only new prop I've got, my FEV and Limit 115. Rachel says, some say that wigs are expensive, but really, it's a small price to pay. A small price to pay. Wigs are expensive, but it's a small price to pay. Oh, God, that's so good, Rachel. Thank you for that. Haven't heard that one before, so I'm entertained. Alt Grendel says, if athletes get athlete's foot, what do astronauts get? Mistletoe. Well, I mean, what? Astronauts... What? I suppose you could say that astronauts are strapped to the back of a giant missile and shot out into space. Mistletoe? Mistletoe. I guess I don't get it. No Name says, what kind of noise does a witch's vehicle make? Broom, broom. Oh, No Name, come on. We can do better than that. Ugh. J- Uh, Jessica Sharp on Facebook says, I'm doing my first 12-hour charity stream on Twitch on Saturday. I'm stocked up on water and have breaks planned out. Any other advice you can give me? Well, good luck to you. Congratulations on getting a charity stream under your belt. As for recommendations, just make sure that any game you plan to play is something that can withstand your attention for 12 hours. There's nothing worse for a streamer and nothing more boring for a viewer than watching somebody playing a game during a charity stream that they're just not into or that they get tired of quickly. So it may be useful to have a couple of games as backups, just in case you get tired of the one you're playing or you bump up against a concrete wall and you can't proceed. That may be a good plan. Ryder Wheeler says, Evening Ox, sad to say, Tale of Two Wastelands was a bust. I had the folders in the wrong place that screwed it up, and I'm ticked about it. Oh, well. I'm sorry about that, Ryder Wheeler. Can you try to install it again? Maybe you can try to get the folders in the right place. Anna Taylor says, I have a Vault Boy tattoo, but I want to get another tattoo. Should I get another Fallout one? Well, it's a personal decision. It's difficult to decide. You've got a Vault Boy one. I guess I would say if you did get another Fallout-themed tattoo, what about the Fallout universe would you think is interesting enough to permanently etch onto your skin? Is it a companion's catchphrase? Is it a catchphrase for the game, like war never changes, or something like that? Maybe an iconic piece of armor or weaponry. I'm not sure. Whatever is meaningful for you, you could get a tattoo on your body. Because remember, you're going to have to look at it every single day. So, yeah, I mean, if there's enough about Fallout that is meaningful enough for you, then sure, you could get another Fallout tattoo. Otherwise, find another topic, I suppose. Let's see. Julian Z says, Hi, Ox. Nothing better to kick off my weekend than Scotch and smoke rings. Hope you're doing well. Can't wait for more Mundaun. Work's been slow. I've been able to take the next 2 Mondays off for Mass Effect Monday. Can't wait. That's great, Julian. Yeah, the next 2 Mondays are going to be momentous, I suppose, in our playthrough, as we're going to be knocking out the DLCs and moving on with the primary plot. The Watcher says, Good day, sir. List the channel, or love the channel. Keep up the good work. Your voice sounds beautiful. Thank you, The Watcher. I appreciate it. Good to see you on the program again today. Matthew Ryan with a donation of stars on Facebook says, So maybe it was just something on my phone screen, but when you got up to get the vial, I swore I've seen a baby hanging from the blinds. Am I going crazy? I mean, you may be going crazy. I mean, I don't see babies when I close my eyes. Or when I'm otherwise blind. Seeing babies when you're blind? It's not happening for me. Look, if it's happening for you, it's probably on your end. So I'd get that checked out. Babies hanging from blinds. Robin on Facebook says, watching your Witcher playthrough. Thank you for your dedication. Love ya, bestie. Thank you, Robin. Love you, too. Glad you made it to the program today. I had so much fun with The Witcher 3. I really hope they come out with another Witcher game. No Name says, I told my doctor I heard buzzing, but he said it's just a bug going around. Or tinnitus. Could be tinnitus. Mr. Virus says Sharon Cassidy. Rose of Sharon Cassidy. That would be a really cool tattoo. Yeah. She has that little emblem that she got from her father, whom we got to play with in Fallout 2. That would be a good tattoo. Ryder Wheeler on YouTube says, Tale of Two Wastelands is absolutely hell to install, and I have to do it from the beginning. That means uninstalling all the mods I have for it and such. Yeah, that's huge pain in the butt. I'm with you on that. I don't know if I would do it either, because that's a huge pain. But good luck to you. I hope it works out. Let me know how it does. Rachel says with a super chat on YouTube, if you haven't seen it, I recommend the movie Mr. Holmes. Follows a retired Sherlock as he struggles with his aging mind, starring Sir Ian McKellen. Really? Ian McKellen as an aging Sherlock Holmes? Wow. Now that's interesting. You've got my attention. I'm going to make myself a note here. Mr. Holmes. Thank you for that. Julian Z with a super chat says, also, Ox, thanks to you, I've been doing a Horizon Zero Dawn playthrough on my new PlayStation 5, aiming to finish it and Forbidden West before you, 1 year, I hope. Yeah, well, good luck. I'm really jealous that you get to play Forbidden West. As you know, I only play on the PC, so I have to wait for console exclusives to come to the PC. But when they do, I inevitably find my way to playing them. I played Red Dead, Horizon Zero Dawn, Days Gone. I'm doing God of War now, and they're some of the best games that I've played recently. I absolutely love them. Yeah, I haven't seen Ian McKellen in anything good in a long time, so it'll be good to see him again. I'll have to check that out. King Jake 1988 Studios says, you technically have 2 minutes to live, but each time you take a breath, you reset the timer. Well, that's not really a dad joke, but it's an interesting shower thought, I guess. And I suppose it's true. Thank you for that one. Oren says, you gonna play Elden Ring? I have already streamed Elden Ring twice on the program. If you're curious, you can check out my Elden Ring live streams in the videos section of my YouTube channel. I really enjoyed it. I don't know if I'll be using it to replace the games I'm currently playing. Maybe, but I don't know. Souls-type games tend to be really difficult for me, and, seeing me die over and over again probably wouldn't be that interesting for a player to watch. So, yeah, I'll think about it. Singe Furno says it looks quite smoky in there, Ox. Did you forget the fan? Did I? Nope, it's on. Over there, see the little red light? It's on. Julian Z says, I got to say this whole ghost baby idea, which is totally not going on, is a brilliant idea. Congrats to this hypothetical person for their commitment to the bit. Is this the premise of a movie I have yet to see? If it is, no spoilers. I mean, you already know, Julian, that I don't like spoilers on my program. If you think a movie about a ghost baby is a good one, just send me a tweet or something, just a private message, and let me know the name of the movie, and I'll research up on it later, see if it's something I want to watch. But I appreciate the recommendation, but no spoilers, please. Vicky T with a super chat says, hi, Ox and friends. Glad to finally make it to another stream. Have you seen the trailer for the game Phobia St. Dinfa Hotel? It reminds me of Resident Evil with some Silent Hill, and the demo is on Steam. Always enjoy your streams, Ox. Well, I'm looking for a good game, a good Resident Evil type game. Phobia St. Dinfa Hotel. Okay, so it's not released yet. They do have a demo. Maybe we should play the demo on the program sometime. We did the demo for Mortuary Assistant, and that was hilarious and terrifying at the same time. That was a lot of fun. Yeah, maybe we could do that sometime. Joey Carbo says, hey, Ox, didn't McCready's son have the new virus? It's it's possible, and in fact probable, that he did have the new plague because he had blue boils, which many people will think are the contusions that were described at Point Pleasant when describing the new plague. But it wasn't really confirmed by canonical sources, but we do think that he had the new plague. I did an entire lore video on it if you want to watch it, where we discussed Macready's son a little bit. No Name says, but the dying created one for the chart's favorite drinking game. All right, taking a shot every time I die. That's definitely a good part of the program. I'm glad we've decided to all do that together. By the way, that wasn't even me. That was you. You guys all started taking shots whenever I died in a game. Quintaya says, hi, Oxhorn, would you consider playing Weird West? Weird West. Coming March 31st. Is this a squad-based tactical game? Looks that way from the co-creators of Dishonored and Prey. Wow, really? Okay, a dark fantasy reimagining of the Wild West. I mean, it looks really good. I enjoy squad-based isometric games. But, the thing is, they're not quite as immersive for me as first-person games or even over-the-shoulder camera games. So, I don't know. I'll take a look at it. It definitely looks interesting. Thank you, Quintaius. Nick Butler says, greetings, Ox. Any part of you sympathize with Elder Maxon's philosophy? He's wrong for sure, but he did make a few good points during Blind Betrayal. Yeah, I mean, so the problem with Elder Maxon, with Arthur Maxon, and with much of the Brotherhood, like Night Shin, for example, is not that they're bad people, not that they've got evil hearts and evil intentions, and they're trying to just do bad things for people, but that they have an unnecessary focus and emphasis on purity. They think purity is more important than it is. They think having a pure population is going to make things better when there's really no evidence that that's the case. After all, the pre-apocalypse was filled with pure humanity. No super mutants, no ghouls, and yet that led to the apocalypse. That led to the misuse of technology, right? But they never consider that argument. They keep trying to go back. Like they want to hoard technology in order to protect technology, right? To keep it out of the hands of people who would misuse it, while at the same time trying to turn the wasteland back into what it was for really no apparent reason. And Paladin Romani brings up a great point during the Steel Dawn DLC. The elders on the West Coast, they're so preoccupied and concerned with taking technology from other people, categorizing it, and keeping records of it, that they lose the primary plot, which is civilization building. They have absolutely no interest in building civilization again, right? They don't want civilization to be destroyed again, but they have no interest in building it again, which is a problem. I suppose the Brotherhood of Steel is necessary in the post-apocalypse. We need historians. We need scribes. We need people who make records of the old world and catalog all of the things that have happened. We even need people who have scientists and who can do research and protect technology and develop it, right? But we also need people who are trying to rebuild civilization, who are actually trying to help other settlers and, put together infrastructure like roads and aqueducts and all of that kind of stuff, none of which the Brotherhood has any interest in doing. So on one hand, I can sympathize with guys like Arthur Maxon who just want the world to be a better place, but I criticize their methods and I criticize their ideology, right? Their ideology might not actually lead the world to a better place. I admire their adherence to it. Like, I admire Night Shin because he is disciplined and he really he believes in he's acting towards what he believes in. It's a sincere belief. He takes what he does with great passion and sincerity to the point where if people whom he thinks have made a vow break it, he stands with his vow. I admire his his principled nature greatly. I just think that it's got a wrong focus, right? Instead of being so concerned with how other people use technology and whether or not they should have technology and how pure the wasteland is, they could take all of that passion and energy and work towards actually creating a civilization. And that's what Paladin Romani is doing, for example, which is one of the reasons I sided with her in my primary playthrough. P-Town says, good evening, Ox. Here's my monthly reminder, Croup Manor and Westing Estate lore videos. And please put Vault 114 video in the Vault Fallout 4 playlist. Thank you, sir. Thank you, P-Town. I'm going to go ahead and copy that and make myself a note because you may be pleasantly surprised this weekend, P-Town. I've told people earlier that I do have a Fallout 4 video ready for the weekend. And you, my sir, or my good sir, my friend, might actually be pleasantly surprised about what that Fallout 4 lore video is all about. But thank you, P-Town, for the reminder. Michael Yang says, what do you call a glowing Wendigo? A Wendiglow. I like it. I should put that in the game. Whatever Tube says, Ox, I can't dig up any more news about the Fallout TV show other than old stuff. Frustrating. Enclave in space, play on, sir, blah, blah, blah. Dude, what is up with the show? Do they let you talk about it even a little bit? Love you, bro. Play on, sir. So, I'm not involved in the show. He knows this, but he's using a super chat to get me to read a comment as if I were involved in the show, but I'm not. I've never been involved in the show. I don't know any more about the show than you guys know. The reason there is no more news about the show on Google is because there is no more news about the show that they have released. So sadly, I can't give you an update. I don't have any information to share even if I wanted to give you an update, which I do, but I can't because I don't. So sorry there, whatever, Tube. Rachel says, you need a Mr. Nixon doll for your prop collection. Yes, I do. I do need a Mr. Nixon doll from Fallout 2. Robert Sumi became a Bronze Ox. Thank you, Robert Sumi. Sean Fernango says, my friendly neighborhood is a good for Thursday. That's right, Sean. Here I am on a Thursday, ready for the program. Matt Siski says, evening, Ox. Wanted to send a thank you for showing me a ton of great games. Pick my next, Sinking City, In Sound Mind, or Close to the Sun. Cheers. All great games, and it depends on what you want because they're all very different. Close to the Sun is going to be really easy. It's got some horror elements, but the gameplay is not challenging. It's definitely a walking simulator, but in the best sense of the term. In Sound Mind is going to be a little bit more challenging because it does have some gameplay mechanics that can take some time to master. But again, it's kind of like a walking simulator. It's more about going through the story. Sinking City, it's Frogwares, right? So it's got its weirdness. It's just a weird game. Frogwares does weird games. And the endings are a little lackluster in my opinion, but the gameplay was fun. I looked forward to logging into that little world, that little Lovecraftian world, every single week to play the game. So it's hard. It's a hard choice. I guess Sinking City, because if there was ever a time to give Frogwares some support, it's now that their country is under siege. So maybe Sinking City. Edward C., a Bronze Ox and a member for 19 months, says, seems like I'm missing 6 months on my member tally. Really? Well, it's got you at 19 months. Have you been a member for longer? If that tally is incorrect, maybe send a ticket to Bethesda, or not Bethesda, YouTube. Maybe YouTube can tackle that for you. No Name says, I've been bored recently, so I decided to take up fencing. The neighbors keep demanding that I put it back. Well, that's what happens when you take up fencing. Cool hobby, though. Nonsense on YouTube says, ugh, so my 3 days of whacking Cyberpunk went down the drain. I overwrote my new character's save with a save with my old character on accident. This is why you want a double save. Oh no, nonsense. I'm so sorry to hear about that. How annoying. What about in the cloud? Sometimes you can restore a cloud save if you have it set up on YouTube. On Steam, I guess, or the Epic Store. Maybe you can download a save from the cloud if you haven't overwritten it from Steam. No Name says, oh, nope, I read No Names already. Thank you, No Name. Cheyenne Gibson with a donation of stars on Facebook. Thank you so much. Robin Woodall on Facebook with a donation of stars says, the fiance and I are thinking about getting cigars. I've never tried any, so which should I start with? Great question. A brick house is a good one. It's really expensive. These are not cheap cigars, but they're nice and smooth. They burn evenly. They are medium bodied. They're not too dark. They're not going to make you dizzy or sick unless you smoke them too fast. Aside from a good brick house, you could try anything with a Connecticut leaf wrapper. Those tend to be pretty smooth and good for beginners. Romeo y Julieta has a number of great Connecticut leaf actually, I don't think they have Connecticut leaves, but they do have some lighter colored ones. In general, if a cigar has a lighter color, this or lighter, if it looks kind of like straw or hay, it's going to be a milder cigar. It's not going to be quite as powerful, and that can sometimes be a better cigar to start with. DL Stone with a donation of stars on Facebook says, hey Ox, hope everything is going well. Absolutely love your videos on the Brotherhood of Steel and Fallout 76. Finally caught up with your latest video on them. Thank you, DL Stone. Much more to come. Matthew Ryan says, what's the funniest joke, dad or otherwise, that you know of? Man, I can't do jokes on command. I'm sorry. I can't think of the funniest joke I know. I'm sorry. I tell a joke, I love the joke, and then I forget the joke. That's the way it goes with me. Matthew Ryan on Facebook with a donation of stars says, hey, I just tagged you in a link on Twitter. Not sure if you have a mini nuke prop, but I found one. Thank you, Matthew. I actually do have a mini nuke right there. There's my mini nuke on my ammunition shelf. Wayne Azing says, I forgot this in my earlier super chat, but hardcore to the mega. Thank you, Wayne Azing. A good Disco Elysium reference there. Toxic Sean says, a client told me a joke the other day. Gold. 3 blondes walking down the street. One says, look, a dead bird. The other 2 look up. Right, because a dead bird wouldn't be up. And they're blonde. And blondes are stupid, right? I got it. Thank you, Toxic Sean. That's a good blonde joke. All right, got a couple of good smoke rings despite the wind in the room. Edward C. says, Ox, if someone sneaks a robot with a lasso into your office and drags the Chernobyl doll from the room, it's your fault? A robot with a lasso, Chernobyl doll? Is this another movie reference or video game reference that I don't understand? I'm not sure. Robot with a lasso? Oh, is that a Futurama reference about the robot devil? Edward J. says, what do you call a sheep covered in chocolate? A chocolate bar. So that would work if it was like, what does a Boston resident call a sheep covered in chocolate? A chocolate bar. Go on to Bar Harbor, eat ourselves a chocolate bar. I can't do a Boston accent, sorry. Toxic Sean says, you're a good dude, Ox. Love hanging out when I can. Thank you, Toxic Sean. Always a pleasure to have you come on by. No Name says, what's either a really gross animal issue, or an impressive magical school? Right? What's either a really gross animal issue or an impressive magic school? Hogwarts. I mean, Hogwarts would be a really gross animal issue, right? How do hogs even get warts? Don't answer that. It was rhetorical. That was rhetorical. Matthew Ryan on Facebook with a donation of stars says, my wife says that she's getting an error on YouTube. There was 404 watching. Right. There was 404 people watching. Error 404. Thank you for that one, Matthew and Jocelyn. Loving it. And then whatever tube with a super chat says, okay, no more jokes. Fallout lore question. The Gek. Was it nuclear powered with super seeds and some tech? I feel this will be relevant if we see it in the TV show. Shout out to chat. Thank you, whatever tube. Yeah, so they never elaborate on what exactly the Gek is in any of the Fallout games. Even in Fallout 2, when it makes its appearance, they never describe how the technology works. They simply show the effects of it. Vault City. Vault City was founded using a Gek, and to date, it's the only actual success story of the Gek. A Gek where it was used as it was intended by Stanislaus Braun. In Fallout 3, of course, Stanislaus Braun talks a little bit about the Gek, but despite creating a device that would literally revitalize the wasteland, he chose to put his mind in a computer simulation. Instead, I guess that was just easier for him. Would prefer to play God than actually playing God and recreating the wasteland. But then when really the only hint as to what could possibly be in the Gek is what happens during the events of Fallout 76. Vault 94, right? A bunch of thugs shoot up a Gek and cause it to explode. And what are the ramifications of this? Huge nuclear detonation. The place is radioactive. Okay, so there must be some sort of nuclear radioactivity involved. But then the strangler vines, right? It created a big mist. Right after the big detonation, it created a big mist that emanated from Vault 94 and went down, permeating into the cranberry bog. And then the strangler vines and the heart of the forest, or whatever they're called, like a bunch of weird vegetation popped out. So I don't think it was seeds necessarily. We don't know if it was a bunch of seeds that were inside the Gek. They don't explain it, but something that could have created weather conditions, new atmospheric conditions, new soil conditions, and new green life. It's a great question. No idea what is actually in the Gek. Perhaps we'll find out in the Fallout TV show. Alt Grendel says, I made a lamb curry last night. It didn't go down well. Turns out they prefer hay. You made a lamb curry last night. I can't even imagine what a lamb would look like when it eats really hot, spicy food. Like, what kind of facial expression would it make? Kyle Warfield on Facebook with a donation of stars says, here again to try and get you to play Resident Evil 1 Remake. It's regarded by hardcore fans as the best in the series. It looks really good for its age, and it's got a lot of important lore. There's an upcoming Netflix show based around an important character from it. Resident Evil 1 Remake. Thank you, Kyle. I'll have to add it to my list. Rachel says, are Steel Dawn lore videos on the way? No, Steel Dawn is done. I completed the entirety of Steel Dawn. Next up will be Steel Rain. But before we start Steel Rain, I'm going to be doing some smaller side episodes from the Fallout universe. So I'm doing a Fallout 4 lore video, for example, for this weekend, unrelated to Steel Dawn or Steel Rain, because I still need to shoot footage for Steel Rain. Once I complete all of the footage necessary to do that DLC, I shall again start making Steel Rain episodes. Ian the Birdcatcher with a super chat. Thank you very much, Ian the Birdcatcher. Jessica Sharp says, don't ask a plumber what time it is. They always give you a 1/4 moon. Oh dear. I don't think I want to see that. I don't think any of us want to see that. But thank you for that one, Jessica. King Jake 1988 Studio says, I've got another shower thought for you. If you go to a zoo and you see a bald eagle while you're there, you're watching the American symbol of freedom in captivity. That's an interesting shower thought. Did you know Benjamin Franklin? I learned this a while ago. Benjamin Franklin didn't want the eagle to be our national bird. He wanted it to be a turkey. He wanted the America's national bird to be a turkey and not an eagle. And his reasoning was that eagles, bald eagles, are scavengers. They don't really do any work for themselves. They don't go out and hunt. They scavenge kills that other creatures make, whereas the turkey actually hunts for its food. It's an industrious bird, according to Benjamin Franklin. He really admired the work ethic of the turkey, and so he thought that it would be better for the turkey to be our national bird, to symbolize America's hard work ethic, which I thought was cute. Sarah says, so should we eat eagles on Thanksgiving then? I'd try it. You know, never say never, I suppose. Try everything once, unless it's meth. That's my motto. Try anything once, unless it's meth. No Name says, I thought I read that the Ben Franklin thing was proven inaccurate. Was it? Did I just repeat a rumor? I don't know. I'd have to look it up. Deuteronomus says, Oxhorn, have you ever seen the movie In Time? It's about a dystopian future with a fascinating concept. All people stop aging at 28. But at 28, a 1-year timer starts, and if you get to 0, you die. Whoa, what a terrifying premise. I'll have to make a note to check it out later. Thank you for that, Deuteronomus. The Watcher says, why don't you want to play Monopoly with a cat? They tend to be cheetahs. A good one on two accounts. One, you don't want to play a game with any sort of cheater. But two, you wouldn't want to play any sort of game with a cheetah either. I mean, it's a vicious animal. You don't want to play a board game with a vicious animal. No Name says, I really don't know anymore either. See, the thing is, you can Google dad jokes, right? You can always Google something and find something to share with us. Me, I'm live on camera. I can't also, go over here and start looking up jokes. I guess that's the only difference. Matt Siski says, did you see the news of the new Witcher saga? No, I did not. I'll have to look it up after the program. I've gotten hints about it in the chat today. Let me see. Three days ago, a new saga begins by CD Projekt Red. We're happy to announce that the next installment in the Witcher series of video games is currently in development, kicking off a new saga for the franchise. This is an exciting moment as we are moving from Red Engine to Unreal Engine 5. Interesting. beginning a multi-year strategic partnership with Epic Games. Right, so the next Witcher game is going to be on the Unreal Engine instead of the Red Engine. Red Engine, the technology which powers Cyberpunk 2077, is still being used to develop the upcoming Cyberpunk 2077 expansion. Well, is that good news or bad news? Can we blame the Red Engine for many of Cyberpunk's failures at launch? Probably not all of them, but I don't know. Well, that's great news. I can't wait to see more in the Witcher universe. Jessica Sharp with a super chat on YouTube says, why did the child cross the playground? To get to the other slide. Thank you, Jessica. That's a good one. Rachel says, would you rather be a non-feral ghoul or an intelligent super mutant? Well, I mean, they can essentially both live forever. Marcus, for example, can remember the Master from the events of Fallout 2, and from the events of Fallout 1, and yet we meet him in Fallout 2 and even in Fallout New Vegas. So we know that intelligent super mutants not only have increased physical strength and stamina, but increased lifespan as well. The only benefit of being a non-feral ghoul is immortality. If you are a non-feral ghoul, your body is falling to pieces and you smell awful, right? There's this social stigma about being a feral ghoul. So, since they're both essentially immortal, I'm going to choose the super-powered guy with huge muscles and the ability to do superhuman things, as opposed to the guy who's falling to pieces. I guess I'd go super mutant. Alt Grendel says, when called by a panther, don't answer. Probably a wise choice in that situation. No Name says, speaking of cheetahs, they're actually really anxious cats. They're pretty described as giant house cats. In captivity, they tend to need emotional support animals. Really? Makes me sad about seeing a cheetah in a zoo. TSW555 says, hey Ox, Keisha is asleep, but was excited for the stream. Do I wake her and risk a grumpy girlfriend? Or do I let her sleep, risking her being angry at me for the missed stream? 2 Ox or not 2 Ox? That is the question. Oh, that's tricky. I've been in that situation before. I mean, she can always watch the replay. There is that. But I realize it's not the same thing. The nice thing about waking her up is, she can always go back to sleep. She can decide for herself if she wants to watch or not. Maybe you could do it quietly. Just kind of like saddle up beside and whisper, wake up. Wake up, Oxhorn's on. You want to watch Oxhorn? And then if she goes, and rolls over, then you got your answer. And the answer is no, she'd rather sleep. But that way she can make the choice for herself. Great question. Ian the Bird Carter says Assassin's Creed Valhalla soon. It's on the Ubisoft Connect store. Maybe. I'm tempted to play another Assassin's Creed game after we finish the one we are currently on. I'll have to gauge the community to see what you guys are interested in. Whatever Tube says, Ox, how are you going to review the Fallout TV show? Can you do it live? That would be awesome. God bless Play On, sir. I don't know. Probably not. I mean, I would love to, but for copyright reasons, it would probably be awkward for me to live stream myself watching the Fallout TV show. Although I really want to do that, because then you guys would get my immediate responses and reactions to whatever's going on in the show. But I could run afoul with copyright if I did that. I mean, I could try doing it on Twitch, because I don't care what happens to my Twitch. They could nuke that and I'd be okay. I mean, maybe I could do that on Twitch and then release an edited video with my reaction to the show on YouTube. Maybe. It's something to think about. I definitely want to do some reaction videos. Matthew Ryan says, my diamond pony finally came in. Gotta love my wife for making the brony happy. I mean, any woman who supports your brony addiction, your brony hobby is a good one to keep around. Congratulations on your diamond pony, Matthew Ryan. Matthew then says, advice for the one with the sleeping girlfriend, let her sleep. Don't press your luck, lol. Yeah, everyone's different, though. I've had situations where I didn't do the waking up and got excoriated later, so we'll see. We'll see what happens. Hopefully we'll get an update from TSW. All right, we got less than 10 minutes, and then we're going to get to the game. Rachel says, rally the chat, Wasteland 3 DLC. All right, I mean, now's your chance, chat. If you really want to see the Wasteland 3 DLC, let's hear it. Rachel really wants to see it, but I don't know. I don't know if the chat does. Kyle Warfield on Facebook says, with a donation of stars, I think CD Projekt Red wants to get a solid game out to rebuild their reputation. I mean, yeah, I think that's a given. Any game company who goes through what CD Projekt Red did with Cyberpunk 2077 is definitely going to want their next launch to be as smooth as possible. Is that their motivation for going with the Unreal Engine 5? Who can say? I don't know. Isaac on YouTube with a super chat says, I went on a date with a CIA agent last week. We had redacted at redacted, then saw redacted at redacted. I had a redacted time. All the best to you. Thank you, Isaac. That would go well with a control playthrough. TSW555 says, she rolled over and grunted. It was worth a shot, Ox. Guess we will be watching the replay later, lol. Thanks, though. Just me tonight. Excited for the game. Well, now we have our answer, TSW, and you can say that you tried to wake her, right? This is how you get away with it. You can say, oh, but honey, I tried to wake you. You just rolled over. You couldn't watch the show. And so there you go. You've got it out. You two can watch the replay together. Yes, says chat. Wasteland DLC, says chat. Definitely want to see it. Oh. All right, well, lots of positive commentary for the Wasteland 3 DLC. Maybe I'll have to tackle it. Whatever Tube says, did somebody say Wasteland DLC? Yes, please. Also, Enclave in Space and Wasteland Play On, sir. Mwahaha. All right, well, Rachel, you are not alone in wanting to see the Wasteland 3 DLC. Guess I gotta tackle it. Toxic Sean says, women! He probably meant me to say that as women. But I probably can't get away with saying that live on camera these days. So instead, I'm going to say it the way that he wrote it. Women! With an exclamation point at the end. Ranker1138 says, howdy, Ox. Just gonna suggest again that you play Frog Fractions. It's only 90 minutes max, so maybe you could do a stream with a few of these shorter games that have been suggested to you someday. Yeah, maybe I could do that with some shorter games. I'll leave a note for myself here. Julian Z says, Ox, you really can't do a watch-along live stream on YouTube for the Fallout TV show where you just have the camera on and you tell us you're watching along with you? I mean, I could, but who would watch that? Just my face? And they know that I'm watching the show and they can hear some of the audio, but they can't see what I'm seeing, and it's just my reaction. Yeah, the copyright issues concern me. Like, I don't know. Watch Tom Scott's video on copyright, and after watching that, I'm a bit more cautious. I'm a bit more cautious about what I think I can get away with in terms of copyright. Even if I'm sure that it's fair use, you know, lawyers don't always agree with the popular consensus. Matthew Ryan on Facebook with a vote for the Wasteland 3 DLC. Jake Benz says, happy Thursday, Ox, and all in chat. My cigars lit whiskey poured time for my cigars lit whiskey poured time for dad jokes. Thank you, Jake Benz. We've been going through dad jokes. We got about 5 minutes left, and then we get on to the game. Matthew Ryan says, my wife has also broken my phone's wiretap. It seems it keeps pulling up ads and news for My Little Pony. Yeah, well, blame Google and Jeff Bezos for that. They're listening to you and your conversations, if that's happening. And then Jared Shover on Facebook with another Wasteland 3 DLC vote. Okay. Sounds good. Toxic Sean says, I'd like to see you tackle the 3 new Tomb Raiders. Tomb Raiders. We'll add it to my list there. Thank you. Eco Dude says, you ever play Fallout Shelter? Yeah, I play it usually when I'm flying. I'll have it on my phone. My son is starting to express interest in Fallout Shelter. Maybe I'll get a copy for him. He's been playing other bunker building games on his laptop. So I think it's almost about time for me to introduce him to the Fallout universe. Julian Z with a super chat on YouTube says, oh yes, Ox, I would totally watch just your face on my laptop while I watch the TV show on my TV. It would be like you're sitting on my couch watching with me. Yeah, maybe we could time it up or something. I could go live and say, okay, we're all on Amazon, pressing play in 3, 2, 1 now. See what happens. Maybe I could do something like that. If I do something like that, I can't do it on YouTube. I'll probably do it on Twitch, and I'll let everyone on Twitter know. Sarah says, have you spent money on Fallout Shelter? No, that's against my principles. I don't spend microtransactions in video games. Never have, never will. Even on Overwatch, which is really the only game I play when I need something mindless to do, like at the end of a long day. I've got some rum. I put on some British panel shows on another monitor, and then I'll play a little Overwatch. And I've got tons of loot boxes saved up that I just haven't bothered to open yet, and I don't do any of the skins or weapons. I don't care about any of that. It's easy for me because I don't care about it, right? But I realize that there are a lot of players out there who love skins for weapons and new power armor in Fallout 76, and that's their bag. That's their bag, that's their cup of tea. New camp items, and they see them and they get all excited. So it's hard for me to criticize other people who are interested in that sort of thing, but it's just not interesting to me. I've never really wanted any of that, and so I don't really do the microtransaction thing. Sarah says, lol, my entire vault died and I had to spend money. They got me. Why do you have to spend money if your vault dies? I had that happen once. My entire vault died and I started a new vault. You can spend money to resurrect your entire vault? Really? Is that how it works? Oh, God. I didn't even know I could do that. The Maker of Weird says, hello, Ox. I took a nice 1-hour nap. Just woke up now to enjoy a good stream of Ox. You're my favorite. Well, thank you, The Maker of Weird. You're just in time to start the game. We'll be tackling that in just a couple of minutes here. Kyle Warfield says, I think you would really enjoy the modern Tomb Raider games. All right, maybe I'll have to tackle them. Adam M says, my friends and I watch anime like that all the time over Discord. 3, 2, 1, play. Really? Yeah, that'd be fun. Maybe I should do that. Sarah says, I had an emotional attachment to my vault. Aw, Sarah. It's okay. There's no shame. I'm glad you got all of your vault settlers back. And you got to resurrect them all. Oh, Sarah. Jocelyn Ryan, a gold ox and a member for 24 months or 21 months, says, if you just release the ox body pillow, we can technically watch whatever we want with you at our leisure. Jocelyn, stop. Just, no. Getting creepy. It's getting a bit creepy now. Just a tad bit creepy. Let's talk about Matthew's bronies. I'd rather talk about that. That's much more interesting to me. Yes, your husband has a brony collection. Let's talk more about that. Yeah. Matthew Ryan on Facebook says, the wife is suggesting we get an ox body pillow to watch the Fallout TV show. You're getting me at all angles here. Man, the traveling Ryans are talking about body pillows on Facebook and YouTube. Body pillows all the time. Toxic Sean says, the new Tomb Raiders are nothing like the older. All right, well, I haven't played a Tomb Raider game since I was a kid in the 90s on the original PlayStation, so maybe I should look it up again. Ranker says, don't like spending money on skins? How many fleas? How many fleas do you have now? I mean, you're not wrong. I essentially did just buy new skins of the Fusion Flea to put on my shelf. You're not wrong. Okay, you got me. You got me. A good catch there, Ranker. God. So that's how they get me. They get me with actual real-life props. That's my weakness. All right, let's get going. Strutting Stray Cat says, have you added Conway Disappearance of Dahlia View to your Scotch and Smoke Rings rotation yet? I'd be surprised if someone hasn't mentioned it by now. You know, I do recall hearing that name. Let's see if I have it in an open tab. Yeah. I do. I think the last time somebody mentioned this, it had yet to be released. But they released it in November of last year. So brand new release. Looks really interesting. Ooh. All right, I can read that later. Thank you for the recommendation. Matthew Bryan says we can include a Twilight Sparkle or Princess Celestia or Luna to go with it. I mean, that sounds like you're developing a great collection of body pillows there, Matthew. Thanks for sharing. All right, let's get some Mundaun. Single Furno says, Ox, how many tabs do you have open? Like 70 on this computer and 300 on this computer. I mean, I've got the RAM. Why not use it, right? Time for lights. All right, let's continue. Daniel Radley with a donation of stars on Facebook says, evening, Ox. Scott here just in time, I see. Hope you and everyone are doing well. Thank you, Daniel. Glad you made it just in time for the game. Matthew Ryan says, 370 tabs. That's it? Need about 630 more. Yeah. Well, sounds like you've got a lot of RAM, too. Toxic Sean on YouTube says, Chrome must have add-on session buddy. Please look it up. Add-on session buddy. Okay, I'll take a look at it. Thank you. And then Lauren's Corner says, I'm with Josh, but Oxhorn nipple tassels and an Oxhorn brony plushie, please, lol. Please, lol. She says you want Oxhorn nipple tassels. Dear God. How about let's move on to the game? Here we are. Let's play this game because we're in it and we should play it. Right. What's next? I found this house and I explored this house, and I think all I got to do now is sleep to advance days. So let's do that. Let's sleep. I should look after the goat head first. Okay.
Se sente sos meglio, mia cara.
Are you feeling better now, my dear?
Grazie.
Oh, it talked back. The dismembered goat head named Allegria talked back.
Giai, ti sa scincià?
Wait, you can talk.
Naturalmente.
Sure.
Co.
How?
Ti esi una caura? Il chiao di una caura.
You're a goat. The head of a goat. I mean, it's already drinking water. A dismembered head in his backpack is already drinking water, and he's surprised that it can also speak English, or actually speaks Swiss, or whatever language you were listening to.
Du sommeliers Scotch graflaio.
You do look a lot like him.
Chi.
Who?
Adundels omens. Cia facquis cum mai.
One of the men who did this to me.
Sai sprecaut. This man na plaja.
You need to be careful. I don't like how your hands look.
Vide chi ricordi o te?
Who do I remind you of?
I'm vlidaco cel veveno. Una mida mesuman.
I forgot his name. A friend of my human.
O se stas a far la possa e tornare in semmi somber.
I need to rest now and recover from the dark dream.
Insomma, stucciatada.
Where did you find me?
Io hai un flauto e la caplota stira.
I found you in the dark chapel.
Io lascio dormiella.
I'll let her rest.
Io sto se calà parozza d'un flying legge.
I should also call it a day and find a bed.
Dierma bain.
Sleep well. Okay, we talked to the goat. We now need to find a bed to sleep in. You ready for a nightmare? This is how we start nightmares. Oh, there's the goat head at my feet, sleeping together with the dismembered goat head. Robin Woodall on Facebook says, your chat is creeping me out tonight, lol. Well, it is Scotch and Smoke Rings. It's the time to do creepy things, I guess. Creepy games and creepy chats. Nipple tassels and brony plushies. I'm terrified. I can't sprint. Oh, what was that? Jack Rabbit says, did you lock the doors? No, I didn't. Did I need to? Investigate upstairs. Did you hear that? Footsteps. Oh. It's the artist. Hey, it's that burning face we saw on the haystack.
Quella lompa fredda de turpentin.
This rag reeks of turpentine.
Probabilmente ens furgiauna ven la parte della pont con quella lompa.
It was probably used to wipe away the bridge in the painting.
Io trovo il buella.
I don't need it right now. Oh. Wait a minute. There's the bridge. And we discovered a new radio frequency, 180.5 kilohertz. If we repair the painting, does that repair the bridge?
Io trovo il budapli.
I already have one, which is all I need. All right, we got some paint. We got, oh, that's a tile to that one house. Ah.
Forse da si calur fresc.
I should put some fresh color on here.
Io trovo il budapli.
I already have one, which is all I need. Okay.
Na, bolscia.
There's some fresh color. Okay. Time to repair the bridge. I'm surprised I can't talk to those things. Look at all of those empties down there.
Io trovo il budapli. Quella lompa probabilmente io trovo il buella. Si ci affrugiauna ven in a parte la pont.
Someone erased part of the bridge. Oh!
Sa. O se si finiu, traceu.
I think it's finished.
Ce feest, ești nar?
Giovanni says, "How dare you?" Hey, dude. How did you get up here?
Ce fești ca?
What are you doing here? Says Giovanni.
Io ai bodeu tai.
I didn't hear you come in.
Tu risces din a scrier mie taila.
How dare you smear on my canvas?
E nu sun in giun de quels dilettanz. Gio las citets ci scriv lotten sü dappertut.
I am not one of these dabblers down in the cities who puts their crude marks on anything.
Astimele jau in a in clavau berjau.
Did you ever paint a burning barn?
En de pitur op Jeres Joses.
I have made many paintings.
Tu nu poți speter ce malgarda da tot.
You can't possibly expect me to recall all of them.
Io avevo che te me li diavas il grep durant la garniala nera.
I saw you painting on the cliff in the black hail.
E nu se propi na per ce ce lo regalò quist dun ad un tamazzi scotu.
I really don't know why he would give the gift to a chump like you.
Un sbal ce stul corriger.
A mistake for me to fix.
Coasti nom.
What's your name?
Ce menages coasti num.
What do you mean, my name?
Esco un scherzo ce. Ninciun conosce mio nom. Giovanni Serpentini.
You must be joking. Everybody knows my name, Giovanni Serpentini.
Coasti me li diau la matetta.
When did you paint the little girl?
Oh, ela passa mince taint con sis gevres.
She sometimes passes by here with her goats.
Un'arma libra. Potsco da mem lo.
She's a free spirit, here today, gone tomorrow.
Da fatta con mie stunts is a grep de la clapir.
Even with my gifts, I find it hard to capture her.
In un portret is in clegia.
In a painting, that is. Okay, good.
C'è il celè de vos iliesh senza falla.
What's in the cellar behind the door with no handle?
Qui non va tirse te in guatta.
Ha! Nothing that concerns you.
Ma Oggi faccio un'eccezione.
But I will humor you this one time.
And il schler, scusa tu al nomnest, ho lö un'exposizione speciale.
A special exhibition of my newest masterpiece takes place in the cellar, as you call it.
Access privat. Be sun invit.
A private viewing, invitation only.
Chi è il publicum dil celè?
Who is the cellar audience?
L'elite globela. Intellectuels, neders, magnats, chirurgs.
The global elite. Intellectuals, leaders, tycoons, surgeons. What I found?
Qui ho scritto mia babzia per la guerra.
My father wrote it after the war.
La creatività e l'ispirazione vens nus serpentinis in famiglia.
So his father was part of the group that was about to be annihilated during that military operation whom the devil appeared to. Creativity and inspiration run in the Serpentini family.
Questo tratta però di un'opera mai importante. Fiction, mythos.
It's a work of minor importance, though. Fiction, myth.
Vive tu bapeun?
Is your father still alive?
Oh, la sparia vaint bgerzans. Quart si facel vai val livro il kudes.
He vanished long ago, shortly after he finished the book.
L'ura de aia, drizzo aint il studio sul prim plan della chiesa.
After I converted the upper floor of the house into my studio.
E tia mamma?
What about your mother?
Ella lo abbandonò già da lunch. Non era fatta per la vita in montagna.
She left him long ago. Never cut out for the mountain life.
So il diavolo se la viva anche in una citeggiola bassa.
The devil knows if she still breathes city air down in the lowlands.
Sinse vese?
Goodbye. And he scoffs. That's how you scoff? Okay, we repaired the bridge, but I mean, he could destroy it at any time.
Io trovo il putepli. Quai trovo io bupli. So.
I think it's
Cosa si
finished.
fino? Traccio. Quella lomp fre... Probabilmente... Io trovo il buella. Quella lomp... Io trovo il buella. Io trovo il buella. Sinse vese?
Okay, well, now we can cross the bridge. Did we drink the coffee? We did, didn't we? Can we make any more coffee? That's tobacco, matches, bullets, key, pipe, wine. Oh, we need to put that tile. We've only found one extra tile, though.
In per parts meunken.
Missing one, and it's got a bird on it. Sarah says, did Oxhorn find this game on his own? I did. I don't think this one was recommended to me by viewers. I was looking for something, well, like this. Something that was slower and dark and moody and atmospheric and creative. And I really enjoyed what I saw. And I'm glad I did. I'm really enjoying this game. Okay, so I've got my water. We need to cross the bridge. Now let's see, where does this go? This goes all the way down, doesn't it? Can we take it? Ooh, achievement unlocked, cargo. Okay, so this brings us all the way down the hill. I'm kind of regretting doing this. I don't think we need to be down here right now. Can I take it back up? Joey Vidmer says, "Hey, Ox, just joined. What's this game about?" Well, this guy has a grandfather who died in a barn fire. The priest wrote to him to tell him about it and told him not to come. Well, he decides to come anyway and discovers a bunch of really interesting things that are making him question whether it was really an accident. And that's where we're at now. We're basically exploring the town and solving mysteries, trying to piece together what really happened to his grandfather. All right, the bridge is back. Let's cross that bridge. And then this leads back to the house, right? Yeah. Wasn't there another canvas? Third day. Yep, we're on day 3 now. Yeah, here was the other canvas, but it was empty. No, this is new. And we can't interact with it. Ooh. Hail! Oh, crap. It's not fire, it's black hail. Maybe it'll stop if we go to the building. There we go. Brian Isaacs says, "Are you going to play Elden Ring?" I've already done 2 live streams about Elden Ring, and I enjoyed it. I don't know if I'll be going back to streaming it on Scotch and Smoke Rings, but I will probably be playing it for my own enjoyment later on.
Diaus e ludaus. Leu e Florina, di papà in cunella.
Thank God there's Florina and she's fine. Well, I'll take his word for it. Okay, 2 paths forward, across the mountains over there, or down. Let's see what's down. Well, I think I would fall to my death down here. Ah! Another key. Greg Williams says, "Hey Ox, short and sweet, did the girl turn evil yet?" She does look like she would turn evil, doesn't she? But no, she hasn't turned evil yet. Low road or high road? Let's take the high road first. We are getting close to the peak. Oh. Smoke off in the distance. Oh. That's where the low road comes out? Why is it skipping? I want to see the map on the middle page, but it's not. It's skipping that page. All right, there's a little hut over there. Ah. Thank you, Florina. Oh, a smoking pipe puts the bees away.
Sogniamo qualcuno pippa.
Is that me with a pipe? Okay, so we could go over to that shack, which we should probably do. Let's go back to the little path just to make sure we didn't lose anything along the way. All right, that leads back to... All right, so the honey is... Oh. Is that guy flying? Yeah, that guy's flying. I think I might want to stay away from him. Okay, so that just circles back. Right. Well, before we go over there, let's go over here. I wish I had a... I wish I could find a bench so I can write a new map of the area. Maybe that's what's going to be over here. Oh! Yes! Oh, is that a noose? Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, okay. So, smoke was coming out. Ah!
Dites mal. Non, dites-moi.
So that was a shadow of my own body hanging from the noose. But the rope broke. Who tried to kill me? Can't go any further. Okay, let's go get that bench. What's over here? Trail down beneath the bridge again. Where does this go? Oh. To the base of the waterfall? Yep. Achievement unlocked. Do go chasing waterfalls. Do go chasing waterfalls. Hello. Are those sleigh bells? Oh, hey, Florina. Shall we go sledding?
Hallå Florina. Laim fajne kurse to godjudem.
I'll race you all the way down.
Skokjo sezelcile škrzola an čajvela kursa.
The race starts as soon as I sit. No Name says, Santa Bot, is that you? God. Oh, God. Oh, this girl is good. No. Come on, slow down, kid. Why is she so fast? No! Ah! What was that? Did I fail? I get to try again. Ah ha ha! Okay, how did I mess up last time? Oh, it caught air. That's what it was. Oh, no.
Gurignau!
Yay, I won the race. I won. You proud of me?
Hallå Florina.
Hello, Florina. I won.
Eu ai Gurignau.
I won. Good race.
Una corsa.
Pouts.
Laina uninaga.
Let's race again. Nuts.
Prima.
Great. See you at the top.
Você vizinca o si.
Okay, let's see what happens if we let her win. That. What is that? I don't understand. Every time there's a jump, it like made me... Don't make me do this again. Come on. I don't even understand what's going wrong. In that little house. I think I have to have speed to get through that building, otherwise it glitches out. So what I'll do is I'll get through and then I'll stop so that she can win. No! Okay. Slow, slow. Okay, she won. Oh, come on.
Spiars.
I lost the race.
Hallå Florina. Du är sperta.
You are fast.
Laina uninaga.
Race again. What's the point of this? I won the race. I lost the race.
Prima. Non se vezi così.
Okay. Oh, I can't go over there. Come on. If I get off, it restarts the race. Crap. Well, what am I supposed to do? I won the race. I lost the race. I can't go back up.
Javelin. Non cantavo in porta.
Damn, skipped a gate. If I skip a gate, it resets. What even is this, man? Can I push her?
Hallo Florin. Blijf fijne koe. Schokje zezeltje scherzola en javelin course.
Live it, kid. I got a race to win. Hooray! I won the race! And I hit an invisible wall.
Javelin.
Damn,
Non cantavo in
skip.
porta. Spiars.
I won the race! I'm so confused. Did I do right? Okay, win the race, but then go back and skip a gate. And what even is that? Okay, so what was the point of that? I can do it again, but I don't think I want to. There's smoke coming out of there. See that? Is that where the smoke is coming out of that one house that we found? Maybe you just had to finish the race 3 times? Yeah. I guess so. But I didn't know it was a best out of 3 situation. They should tell us that it's going to be a best out of 3, if that's the case. All right, well, we explored what was behind here. This leads to the waterfall. I don't think we can cross it. Let's try it. We can. Let's see what's over here. It's another little house. Snowshoes. And wood. Is anyone going to thwack me over the head this time?
Qua è una pagina or din manual da plibaul per una puista militar.
It's a page of an old military rifle manual. All right, my riflemanship has increased yet again.
In una fotografia vedi si levar de vosa in una schizza. Janelles.
Snowshoes.
Fechnitzeivel.
Very useful. Snowshoes are equipped automatically when on snow. You can move faster in them. All right. Ooh. Cool. Well, we found the snowshoes. We got a rifle upgrade. We still need to go get that lookout point. Can I climb up the water? No. Invisible wall. Okay, so lookout point. Lookout point. Okay, well then what's this?
Da quella varta in gina falla.
There is no door handle on this side. Okay, guess we keep going. There's the lookout point. All right. Achievement unlocked. Cartographer 4 of 6. Okay, so let's see. We came up through here. This was the artist's house. Now, the road kept going up north, but it's blocked. We got to find a way to remove the blockage. So we repaired the house, the bridge, using the painting. We came across here. This is where we found the snowshoes. That's the waterfall. We came over here. Here's the bench where we are now. Here's the locked house we couldn't open. This is the house where we got knocked over the head and hanged. We got a couple of islands in the middle of the lagoon. A house over here with water next to it. So we keep going, we find another house. And this is the bees. That's our ultimate destination, is the bees. We got to get honey for what's his name. To make him happy, I guess. sure enough, we've got another house over here. I'm not seeing a reason to go to those little islands. Wait, what's that? Oh. It's a big guy. I'm smoking. I don't get it. The drawing the little girl sent us said to smoke. Yeah, smoke. This is the guy with the bees, and this is the pipe.
O se la pipa cargada.
There, the pipe is full now. Oh, maybe the pipe wasn't full. Okay, maybe the pipe wasn't full. Okay, we need to go back and get the snowshoes. We need to go back and get the viewpoint. So I'm guessing I'm guessing the tobacco pipe only has a couple of charges. And then we run out of pipe tobacco, which I suppose makes sense. All right, got the snowshoes.
Janelles. Fece ni zeigen.
Got the log.
Qua è una pagina ordin manual da privaul per una
Got the
pista
rifleman
militare.
thing.
Osata.
Lit the candle. Saw the picture. Okay, anything else? No. Okay, let's go get the waypoint. Or the viewpoint to update our map, and then we attack the bees. Still no way to get into this house. The door's missing a handle.
Da quella varta in gina falla.
I was thinking maybe I could get up there and jump on top of the roof, but I don't see a path that leads up there. Let's get the map. Okay, let's get out our pipe. Where's the bee dude? Ooh, we can get on this roof. All right, got some bread. It increased our health. Die, straw man! He's dead. I think I ruined my pitchfork.
Quels pretendem que quel caffè fece coraggio.
They advertise that this coffee will give you courage. Oh! I hope we don't meet him. Yay, got a new pitchfork. Oh. Okay. Do we have any more coffee, though?
Quel sai eu dovrà apitar per magasinar causas. Quel sai eu dovrà apitar per magasinar causas.
I don't have any more coffee. Shoot. So this is everything I need to make another cup of coffee, but oh, upstairs. Oh. Another part of the picture. And a new radio frequency. Coffee, coffee, coffee. Wonder what happens if I burn all this straw. Is it going to reveal coffee? Let me save. Okay, so I'm thinking these bins are shared between safe houses. So I can just store all my stuff here.
Quel sai eu dovrà apitar per quel sai eu dovrà apitar per magasinar causas. Quel sai eu dovrà apitar per magasinar causas.
See what happens if we burn all the hay. The bee dude. Yeah. Some enemies cannot be harmed, it said. All right, so the bee dude wanders, and he came back to me just as I lit the place on fire. So, thankfully, I had just saved. I couldn't fork him. Craig Euler says fork him. I couldn't fork him Finn. I'm thinking that if I can burn all this hay, maybe it'll reveal a coffee underneath. There you go. Come on, fire. Come on, baby, light my fire. So it looks like with the bee guys, I just have to use the smoke to escape the bee swarms. And otherwise just avoid those guys. There he comes. Achievement unlocked, Beekeeper. Okay, the fire's out. And there's nothing here. Oh. Put away! Screw you, big guy. Yeah, I'm still in the house. Keep looking. Oh, there's another one. So many bees. Oh, look. Another goat. Where are you going, goat? There's a house I want to explore, but alright, I'll follow you. Where are you taking me? The goats seem to be nice in this game. You taking me somewhere fun? Oh, I don't know if I can get back up from here. Ooh. There's another house there. But okay, I'll follow you. Where'd you take me? Oh. That is a bee-infested house. Oh, God.
O se le pipa cargada.
Okay, I'm not sure what I need to do up there, but at least the pipe is full. All right, so the goat brings me up there, but let's see what's over here. Save point. Coffee! Yes! Save here. New cigar. Let's go use the coffee to increase our stats and see what was in that other house that we missed. That one. Uh-oh. Oh! One, two, three, four. He's 5. What was the point of this, though? Okay, well, the bee guy just went off in the other direction. So if I go that way, I'm going to stumble upon him. All right, that leads to the bridge. That leads to the lookout point. That leads to the bees. I got to go back. Oh, there's another bee guy down there. Okay, I got to go back to make coffee. Ox, key on the wall. Oh. Is there a key on the wall? Oh, wait a minute. I got it right, corpse.
Parts della finestra han da più fulin che autras.
The window has more soot in some places than others. One, 4, 2, 3, 1. Oh.
Quattr jambunzen camminava
4 hams in the room and the window
a quattro
is 4
vaiders.
panes high. Okay, that does it. So I needed to go back to 1. Thank you. Got a key. Jeez. Oh, that was terrifying. Well, there wasn't a key on the wall, but I did get a key. Thank you, chat. Kimberly Tobias became a silver ox. Thank you, Kimberly. Key on the other house, too, says Sarah. Oh. was a really loud door. Freaky. Okay. Let's combine coffee.
Quel sai eu dovrà apitar, quel sai eu dovrà apitar per magasinar causas.
And all the hay has come back. All right. All right, achievement unlocked, Delirium 4 of 6. All right, we'll save that for later. Hang it up there just in case. Okay. Actually, I might as well take it with me. Is there a reason I shouldn't take it with me? Just to unclutter my inventory, I guess. Let's water the head.
Now, Oshia.
Doesn't work now. Let's make sure our pipe is full.
O se le pipa cargada.
The pipe is full. Let's save. All right, Chad said there was another key on the wall in the other house. We got a key from that last puzzle as well. Oh, were you talking about that? That's not a key. Yeah, that's not a key. That's just a texture glitch. No other key. All right, let's save. Honey pots are empty. I've got a beekeeper mask.
La taila è grossa. Dici può essere treflata scia.
The fabric is heavy. I won't be able to breathe in it for long. Find honey. Find refuge in the stone hut. All right, I shall find refuge in the stone hut. And I'm smoking the hell out of my pipe. Destroy the road blockade. Find refuge in the stone hut near the lake. Find Walter's bunker. Stone hut near the lake. It's got to be this one. Or that one. This one. Oh! Yeah, those eyes are moving. I guess this is the wrong stone hut. That one. There's bee guys all over it. A picture of a smoking hut. And there's a key on the back side of the hut. Okay, this walkie-talkie is talking to me.
Uitzichikau.
Is somebody there?
Nu guys are full correct. Fire Shibian. Over.
Use proper radio code discipline. Over.
Chieleu.
Who is there?
Florin, a stickway.
Florin? Is that you?
Ah, que Kurdin. Il biadi de Florin.
No, this is Kurden, Florin's grandson.
Florin, ascoltau riforniment.
Florin, do you have my usual supplies?
Chedrovas.
What do you need?
Primo, fine per le scauras.
1. Hay for the goats.
Secondo, vinarse contra le tuas.
2. Schnapps for my cough.
Terzo, mel per Florina.
3. Honey for Florina. Have it.
Jou I tot.
I have all of it.
Wees bien, we fijne pauze.
Excellent. Then take some rest.
Die ouders, over.
You will be summoned. Over.
Adia, Corporal Walter.
Goodbye, Corporal Walter.
Nu guys de funk. Over and out.
Radio discipline. Over and out. Sleep in the stone hut near the lake.
Ina tonja.
I already have some tobacco, which is all I need.
Ina tonja.
I already have binoculars.
Quels ruogs de mel en vits.
The honey pots are empty.
Quel sai o dovrà pitart per magasinar causas. Quel sai o dovrà pitart per magasinar causas.
Okay, I could save. And it looks like there's nothing else to do here. Is there anything I'm missing? I don't think so. Let's save.
En kau is minha klaar per dormir. Eu estou a assistir.
It's too bright to sleep in
Yeah.
here. I should try to make it darker. I closed all the windows. Oh, right. I should turn off the light. Okay. Nighttime. It's dark, but we see moonlight. Oh, no, those are candles. What is that? Oh, God. Those are floating lanterns, and we see the reflection. Each lantern represents someone from the war. Oh, that is so cool. Who is that dude? I probably don't want to know. Oh my God, that's creepy. All right, do I need to get a lantern? Or do I just follow them? I'm coming. Florin's on his way. Grandpa's lantern. You can equip, toggle the lantern. Shoot! Oh, guess we're going forward. Four lanterns. We saw two out there. I've got one. Whose was that? Okay. So the shadow of my companion is going down to the right. I should probably follow it. But the curious cat in me wants to see what happens if I go this way. It looks like a door, but I can't interact with it. Okay, it's just a dead end. Fine, I shall follow the shadows. Who tried to hang me? That's what I want to know. Okay, so what's this way? Oh, God. I'm gonna get lost. Wait, this one goes this way. That one goes up. That one goes down. Dead end. Okay, but what's over here? What? Oh my God. Ooh. Oh, we did a big loop. Okay, so then what happens if I go this way? Ah. Okay. Takes me back in the right direction, back upstairs. And then eventually we turn right. Or left. No. Straight. Up. Right. Right. Hello. Do we have to light this hay on fire? I guess we do. I'm coming, goat. I'm gonna save you. Oh, this is the hay that we loaded. Oh, I see. This is how he got the hay. We filled up the moval with hay. And remember, it all got sucked up. It got sucked through here. That's the hay. I'm here.
Diermabein. Diermabein.
Mira che è un mia miccia. Fine fresh, buontat.
Here, my friend. Fresh hay. Yummy. Thank you, goat, for opening the door. You just wanted some hay. Poor little guy. What? Wait a minute. Did you see that flash? It's a glitch. Just a glitch. Okay, the shadow is going the other way. So we'll follow the shadow. More hay. Also some sort of wire. And a window. Oh. Hey.
Mundaun, attention!
Oh, are you dead? Soldat, attention!
Eyes at right!
Eyes to the right. You still alive?
Present à la buis!
Present rifle. No rifle.
Je wai ni gine buis.
I don't have a rifle.
Ai inimici soan dautai!
Did the enemy follow you?
Lu jare già da dit finida.
The war has been over for a long time.
Jou sai, jou sai!
I know.
Just wat you sack!
What do you have in your bag then? Honey and schnapps?
Je wai mel a vinars.
Ares!
Schnapps.
Soldau pausa! Soldat!
At ease, soldier. Hand it over.
Il mel ai per mia gnazza!
The honey is for my niece. Here's the schnapps.
Waar fa bain?
Ah, that's better. So about my
Jo
grandfather.
som kau per via de meu tat.
I'm here because of my grandfather.
Truppa! Bataillon! Compagnia! Ran!
Brigade, battalion, company rank?
Florin caminada.
Florin Caminada.
Soldau Florin! Dia is Silbiadi!
Soldat Florin, you're his grandson?
Oh, si ci veniu nou navom.
Oh, somebody woke up.
Ma specchia! Il beschlim! Jou genosse quei beschlim!
Wait, that bleeding. I know that bleeding.
Alegria!
Alegria!
Oh, mia cara alegria!
My dear Alegria, man, he loves this goat. Oh, I missed you, Alegria. You're just ahead, but you're still talking. Let's drink. Let's drink some more. This game, man.
Tjej schabiau de letztes Ures durant l'uiara.
What happened back then in the war?
Oh, mia cara allegria. 6 anni fa con te.
Oh, my darling Alegria. What did they do to you?
Dio smala di utat.
Your damn grandfather.
Tjej giesti, meu schmele deutat.
What are you talking about, my damned grandfather?
Mira c'è che capitao con mia caura carezzata.
Look at what happened to my beloved goat.
Maar tot stond hier dit dio dat.
It was all your dear, dear grandpa's idea.
Tjej idea mene gesti.
What idea are you talking about?
Laat me in Roos. Ja, wie goed ik wel een reunion en pijs.
Leave me! I want to celebrate this reunion in peace. What exactly is he going to do with a dismembered but somehow still alive goat head?
Io vi boven zijn je faccia. Da je faccia.
I don't want to look at his face. Your face.
Jou drovel informations.
I need information.
Recrute Florina, Sanoccia.
Recruit Florina, come in. Static.
Zo compassion dan is hosp, over and out.
Take care of our guest, over and out.
Adia, Corporal Walter.
Adieu, Corporal Walter.
Relâchau.
Dismissed. Oh, this guy and his goat. The Bitter Steel, a member for 8 months and a Silver Ox with a super chat says lamb chops. Is that what he's going to do? Can't get many chops off of just a head, though. That he was just singing to a minute ago. Oh my God, little God, bring some schnapps, it's a goat. Ooh, did I get a map? A map of the bunker. 1 core, 2 Porta Insula, 3 Cannon, 4 Labyrinth, 5 Chaler. I wish I knew what that meant. Where did we come in? We came in on 2. We must be here at 1. What's 3 and 5? This goes to 3. That goes to 2, 4, and 5. It goes to the barracks. It goes to the bathroom. Oh, he's got another dead goat here. Oh, wait, no, that goat's alive. And we discovered a new radio frequency. All right, well, do we go to the bathrooms? Or the bunks? Let's try the bunks. Oh, dude's dead. Got some bullets. Oh, they're all dead. We've got a bunch of dead soldiers here. I keep finding these bullets, but never a rifle. There was something I could interact with for just a brief second. I don't know if you saw it.
Yes, I proprio dormius.
Okay, I'm not ready to go to sleep yet. Can I have your rifle? No. All right, to the bathrooms. There's a shadow of a goat next to Florina. This kid is creepy. So there's the painter, there's the bridge, there's the two goats and the girl. There's sledding down the hill. A lighthouse? No, some sort of artillery cannon. Okay, so there's the bunks, the goat with the schnapps, her bedroom, and then a staircase leading up to some sort of artillery cannon.
Hallo Florina. Eu ai portat si ce portai.
I brought you something.
Ti kom reply me.
I liked your room. And we got a key.
Oh, grazie. Adia, Florina.
You have been given an item. Look around Florina's room. Not again. Wait a minute. When you gotta go. I mean, you gotta go. Okay. Is there something wrong with my face? Okay, that opens this door, but I gotta be quick. Oh, what's this? It's a chapel.
Quelles candeilas fredan d'inciains.
This candle smells of incense.
Forse san ellas schiccià questas creatiras.
Maybe this can ward off some of those creatures.
Jo metel ina en mia latierna.
I'll put it in my lantern. All right, now my lantern can ward off the hay creatures. Cool. All right, so the cord goes over here. That's going to be my way out. But two and four. Two, that's the way I came. Four is the labyrinth. Five is the Chowler? I don't know what a Chowler is. All right, well, let's just push the button again. We gotta be fast. Ah, wrong way! But I'll try it one more time. Maybe I've got to twist it multiple times. It's still going. Oh!
Na, boschia. Na, boschia.
I need to complete the circuit.
Na, boschia.
I didn't realize the circuit was broken. Ah! Follow the toy cable car. All right, I gotta wait for it to come out here. Why does it go so slow? feel like I'm in Mr. Rogers' neighborhood. Ooh. What is this now? Wait, this doesn't make sense. Why is the light changing based upon my movements? Uh-oh. Get to meet the devil again? It's a flashback. There's Grandpa. There's the old man. There's sleeping Walter. There's his precious goat.
Det är skredde von de vas.
It is written in reverse.
In alma non battegiata ad el brat se tra gli nemici alla knife.
One unbaptized soul in exchange for burying the enemy under snow.
De furnil diejavel disventer che questa obbligazione è ademplida.
To be delivered on the 10th day after fulfilling this obligation.
Al domicilio del creditur all'interno del Mundaun.
To the domicile of the creditor inside Mundaun.
L'ennemi est sur il spie.
The enemy is over the ridge.
Lo eisi scia.
So be it.
Il Tutpotent hagi misericordia con nossas almas.
May God have mercy on our souls. You signed it in blood? Never sign a deal with the devil in blood.
Tot in orden, cucipera.
Everything seems to be in order. Oh God.
noche que a vos de cumplir vossa parte de l'affaire.
Now it is your turn to fulfill your side of the bargain.
Aias vets in 10 dies.
See you in 10 days.
O savais in nocem chatais.
You know where I live. Okay. Right. Hell! He lives in hell! We get it! You're the devil! Okay, so an unbaptized sacrifice. Is that the goat? I mean, you don't baptize the goat. Was the goat the sacrifice? Doo.
Oh, dat, ce ai as faci?
Oh, Grandpa, what did you get us into? Find Loku for figure key in Grandpa's house. Find the lock for the figure key in Grandpa's house.
Il è forse meglio se ho stoncheo sur notte, ne provo de cinciada me un con Walter.
I should spend the night here and try to talk to Walter in the morning. Sleep in the bunker. Great, let's sleep in the bunker next to a bunch of corpses. That sounds fun. Herbert, where'd he go? Well, he finished his schnapps. Where's the other goat?
Quai babo.
This is to the bathrooms, but I just want to see if anything has changed. Is she talking in her sleep?
Sia mie dolci, Florina.
Sweet dreams, Florina. The longer I look at my own face, it turns all... What is going on? I guess am I the cursed one? Am I the one that's going to be the sacrifice? Oh, God. Right, punks, let's get some sleep. Oh, there he is, sleeping with his goat head. Oh, there's a sleeping goat up there. Wow, everybody's in bed. What's that goat doing sleeping on the top bunk? It's gonna fall over and break something. And these guys are just dead. Well, good night, everybody. I'm gonna go sleep. Sweet dreams.
Eu estou urgente, ma ne fa peso va un chielec.
I urgently need to pee before going
Non
to
era già un
sleep.
po' in toiletta?
Now, where was that bathroom? Right. Fine. Could have told me before I walked all the way back to the beds. Right, well, we've got an urgent situation here. An urgent need to pee. There's no urinal?
Oh.
Right. What? I've got the candle in my lantern, right? I don't get it. I thought the candle in my lantern was supposed to fry him or something.
Oh, dat, ce aia să faci?
All right, looks like we're gonna have to just stabby
E forse
stab.
meglio se ho sto un caos notte, le prove le cinciate me un combatto.
Gotta go pee before we sleep.
Oh.
Chad says that they think it just stuns them. Oh. Yes, set fire to hay underground in a bunker. Brilliant idea. I'm a genius. Die, hay man. Die. He's dead. You okay, kid? She can sleep through anything.
Sia mie dolci, Florinda.
All right, any more? All right, let's sleep. Oh, there's someone under my bed. What's that under the bed? Oh, it's another goat. Gosh, so many freaking goats. All right, so that goat sleeps under the bed so I can sleep on it. Great. Okay, the goats are gone. Just bodies left.
Ei fos bien de cinciau ni nega con Walter. Speranza e lots meglio luna.
I should talk to Walter again, hoping his mood is better today. Talk to Walter.
Presentare buis.
Present rifle.
C'è pact vois us fat cu l'unveil durant l'uiara.
Tell me about the pact you made with that old man in the war.
Dus. Florin.
Me? It was Florin who did it.
Ela contrahau con l'altra partida e segnau.
He negotiated and signed with the other party.
Per quei che ti era sturns stai a surprendere la responsabilità.
Because you were drunk instead of taking responsibility.
Ah! Eu sai.
I know.
Era le sulette via. Es era un buona mancau.
It was the only way. They were almost here.
Nous avessem in prim pias la montagna, suente la val, e lo tot.
We would have first lost the mountain, then the valley, then everything.
Ci ai quei unveil.
Tell me more about the old man.
Quoi importe vos plaies. Il fini?
It doesn't matter now. He was taken care of.
Elle est depuis decennies in prisonnier de la montagne.
He has been imprisoned in the mountain for many decades.
Ti sbaglias. Gli unveil è libres.
You are mistaken. The old man is walking free.
Non possible. Nous avons enganauel, nous avons chauffauel, et arrestauel.
That's impossible. We tricked him. We trapped him.
Ella transformau la caplotta de Jeremias in fantom stier.
He transformed Jeremiah's chapel into a sinister mirror image.
Na, elle se squirms. Perché smaschilo.
No, he is in the mountain, where we left him to rot.
Van hier tent.
Go there and see with your own eyes.
Recutai alegria. Forse poslau gli dà del fladel la paz.
Take Allegria. Maybe you can help her find peace.
Quel minimum che ti posso fare. Per fa penitenza per il pucau de tiu tat.
It's the least you can do. Atone for your grandpa's sin.
Ella ai con Florina e les altres caures.
She is with Florina and the other goats.
Nua ai la prigione las montañas.
Where is this prison in the mountains?
Preneva tras il tunnel, toccano la regione del Piz. Lula succera?
Take the road through the tunnel to the summit. Then the chairlift.
La via al Piz è bloccata.
The road up to the summit is blocked.
Intanto sas dovrani scanun del bunker. Io hai mirau del compremura.
But you may use our bunker cannon. I kept it well oiled all this time.
In per granates, bain lagaggiadas tu es in tonja.
Some well-aimed shells should do the trick.
Vai venir sia dovrà.
You'll need this, and he gives us a key.
Nua ai Florina.
Where is Florina?
Eles on ven con alegria e les caures.
She already left with Allegria and the goats.
Eles pascolescen nella vicinanza della casa del curious pictor artist.
They are grazing near that strange painter's house.
Mira de della. Quai comand!
Keep an eye on her. That's an order.
Adia, Corporal Walter.
Goodbye, Corporal Walter.
Relâchau!
Dismissed. Can I get the gun?
Adia, Corporal Walter.
Relâchau!
I want the gun. Okay, destroy the road blockade, pick up Allegria's head, hay unloading station. Well, let's save. And with that, I need to end the broadcast. That's a good 3 hours in. I'm doing shorter Scotch and Smoke Rings episodes these days. Got some things to take care of. Never fear, I'll be live again tomorrow morning with some more God of War, and I'll have a new Fallout 4 lore video for you for the weekend. We'll pick up right here where we leave off with more Mundaun. Next week, same Ox time, same Ox channel, 7 o'clock p.m. Pacific time, to figure out exactly what's going to happen next with this crazy but intriguing game. Hope you guys are enjoying it as much as I am. Have a wonderful rest of your Thursday night, and I'll see you again very soon with more lore videos and more live streams. Bye-bye now.